Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to RWBY Volume 9, Chapter 10. This is the finale of RWBY Volume 9. I didn't know at first that the season was only going to be 10 episodes long. I said before that I thought it was only going to be 13 or something, but no. This is in fact the last episode. And it's been quite a season, huh? A lot of stuff happened with RWBY and the team while they were in the Ever After, and we had a break from the whole Salem thing. I kind of liked having a more focused story this season. I'm not sure if there's been volume 10 announced. I'll have to check after this. But yeah, this has been a nice volume, and I guess we're gonna see how it ends over here. So last time, after Ruby drank the tea and disappeared, the group met the genial gems, who were previously the paper pleasers. After they died, they went to the tree and they ascended, and now no fire or water will ever hurt them again. Jean, Jean was convincing himself that he was doing it to save them, to prove that he can actually save them. But the only reason he was actually doing it was because was out of a selfish desire to be a hero, not for their sakes. And after he finally accepted that, they all arrived at the tree, and they found the way no longer has any attachment to Remnant, no reason to go back there, and as a result, the cat's not able to go back to Neo. But they found Ruby over there, who is currently going through her ascension, and the cat is now going after her once again. And we finally saw and we finally heard Summer Rose speak also as well. She's the one who's been telling the story about Alex, and we saw her telling it to young Yang and young Ruby. What is Ruby gonna do with her mother's side though? She saw that right before the episode ended. A very short episode it was, and it seems like this time it'll be a bit of a longer episode. 25 minutes it says. Sorry, 26 minutes. But I think like 3 or 4 minutes will be spent on the ending, so it's only gonna be like 22 minutes. It's still that's still okay though. I like that runtime. But anyway, I'm very curious to see where they end the season with this. So let's get started now. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. Please leave a like on the video. Please share your thoughts down below in the comments. Please subscribe for more. And with that said, let's get started. Actually, hold on. Before we start, there's something else I have to announce. I have decided on my next reaction series after RWBY. The next show I'm going to react to is going to be, wait for it, Doctor Stone New World, the third season of Doctor Stone. I posted my reaction to Doctor Stone review suite last week. I'll put the link over here and down in the description below for you guys to see. I thoroughly enjoyed the first 2 seasons of Doctor Stone, and I can't wait to react to the next one and share it with you guys. But for now, we're talking about RWBY, so now let's properly start the episode. This is RWBY Volume 9, Chapter 10 of Solitude and Self, starting right now. And this is also the last time I'm going to hear the song. I'll sing along with it this time. I got these words over here. Dun, dun, dun. Sinking down into depths of nowhere, I am undone. Clasping tight onto memories, I know they'll be overrun. We must live with balance, but balance is blind. I never would have guessed that part. Chances are we're tied in now. A fairy tale and she'll find. Inside a new me, I'm ready, but who will I find inside? I've gotta let go, but could I lose my mind inside? I was unwind. some of the words, some of the words don't come too clearly for me. But I got the whole song finally. Okay, now let's start this.
And on the wind, Alex heard one more question.
Who am I?
What are you?
What are you? Hey there, Summer.
I love you, just the way you are.
Is this before she left for her mission? This is before she left, isn't it? So, what happened to her?
It's not like you to rush off on a mission in the middle of the night.
Hey, Ty.
You know how Ozpin gets. Mystery after mystery.
And when it turns out to be yet another run-of-the-mill patrol, it'll be...
I always prefer discretion. I'll be back soon.
I know.
And she never came back. What did happen anyway?
Nobody suspected.
Raven?
No. They think it's a typical mission. Summer Rose telling lies. First time for everything. And, what about... You're just going to leave them? You're one to talk.
Yeah.
You're better at that life. Better than I was. If I do this right, there's nothing to worry about. Trust me.
So she already knew what happened. Who is she going to?
What was that? She lied. She left with Raven. Why would she?
Oh.
Who knows why people keep the secrets they do?
Oh,
Maybe you're
she
not
saw that.
the only one who has felt the weight of others' expectations. Like Alex. Like your mother.
Are you just trying to tell me that it's useless? That I shouldn't even try? Is that the big lesson I'm supposed to learn? Just give up? Become someone else?
Is that what I'm telling you?
John.
You never wanted a hero.
Alex.
You
Alex.
saved me.
I couldn't save a lot of people.
Maybe it's time for a change. To be the kind of man you've always wanted to be.
John. Who is this? Ah, here we go. Of course. Okay, nice. What was that?
Burn the leaves!
Alright. Don't know why, but okay.
Taking a page out of the caterpillar's book. The leaves have no effect on me.
Maybe not. That's not the case for Neo.
Right. Oh, right, they do affect her.
These regrets, these feelings.
Roman. Out you come. Neo. What happened? Whoa.
or choose one who will be enough to bear them.
Leave them behind or to bear them. Oh! Oh, there's his aura.
I love you. Just the way you are.
Summer?
This one. What happens if I choose me?
Then maybe that girl is enough.
Ruby. She's coming out. Dun, dun. Red like roses. Red like roses. They're playing it. Oh. Oh.
You're you. How?
She knew what she needed to be all along.
Not gonna happen. There we go. Yes. Yes. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, yes. That was awesome. Oh, this is awesome. This fight is nice. This fight is awesome. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh.
You're broken. You break everything you touch. Like all humans. Weak. Confused. Incomplete.
Stop it, cat.
You're wrong. She's never been any of those things.
That's why we follow her.
We're going to Remnant, and you're staying here.
Where's John? Oh no! You can't ascend. Oh. You can't ascend now. Neo. He can't ascend now. Ruby is gonna.
To have what they have. What a thing, huh?
Neo? What are you going to do?
So, that's it then? Yeah, I know. I'm not real. What about her?
Are you sure, Neo? Are you sure? He's gonna stay here?
She'll find herself. One way or another.
Alright. Is she ever gonna come back, maybe? Oh. In the meantime, please let John also come back. Please let John also come back. A part of me is not sure.
Ruby? What's wrong?
When I was in the tree, I never saw little.
Oh yeah, what happened?
I wish I could say thank you.
Do you guys think we might have made things even worse in the ever after? Just like Alex did?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I'd like to think that we did at least a little good.
Wait a minute. What happened to you? You're bipedal.
Do I know you? Oh, I don't believe we've met yet. Please, what are you?
Well, you know, I haven't thought about it yet. You look like you have your wits about you. What do you think I am?
Huh?
Well, to me, you seem like a friend.
A guide. A protector. Adorable.
Yang.
Do any of those sound close?
Somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. I'm not any one thing. I'm somewhat of a lot of things.
Hmm?
It is a true pleasure to meet you somewhat.
Somewhat.
It will be my honor to serve you.
Is he gonna come?
Already done more for us than you know.
You do feel familiar. Like a happy dream I can't remember.
I'm so glad we got to meet you. I'm sure you'll help lots of people. But now we have to say goodbye.
It will be all right, Huntress.
He does. No.
Hey, somewhat?
I am at your service.
Will you look after Juniper? She means the world to me.
I will never leave her side.
Now, Ruby has to tell Yang about Summer and her mom. Come on, John. Please let John also come back. A part of me is not sure. Please let John also come back. Yes! Where are they? They're all here. Her again.
Welcome to my workshop.
You're the one who.
Ruby? Is this the tree?
Something like that.
I've been waiting a long time for you.
Oh, well, I made it.
I'm glad you did.
Can you answer a question for me? I need to know if it's true what the cat said, that Lewis went back and Alex.
Yes. Only Lewis returned home. The girl who fell through the world is the story as he wished it had happened.
Are those?
I was just about to say.
Yes.
I noticed them.
These brothers were the tree's earliest blossoms.
Oh.
First to inhabit the ever after. Remarkable beings, very ambitious. The tree did not foresee what they would become. But that is the joy of creating. The not knowing.
Wait.
Back then, the ever after was overgrown, wild and dangerous. The brothers remained to help tame it.
Oh.
And build the world that was to come after. First, they were given the power to destroy, to clear the wilderness away.
Okay.
Then they were given creativity, to imagine what and who could replace the wilderness. The brothers built homes for them and gave them roles to play.
Ah.
If this is what they were supposed to do,
How did Remnant come about? Us.
The brothers grew curious. They wanted to do more.
Just like the cat did.
And so, using the skills and tools they had been given, they began to design their own creations in utmost secrecy.
The cat who was there doing.
Soon they realized their new creation could do their job for them, finding the broken parts of the ever after. After this success, the brothers designed a second creature to finish what the cat started. It came out brutal and effective.
The Jabberwocker.
One brother believed they had disrupted the balance, while the other refused to condemn their creations for their mistakes.
Oh.
But balance is not two forces locked in never-ending battle. Balance is an ecosystem, an organism, a living, breathing thing. Thus, balance cannot be restored with force or calculation. True balance finds its own equilibrium.
Okay.
It only requires love and the patience to see
I'm liking
to the end.
this a lot. It was.
So, how did they get to Remnant?
The ever after could no longer bear the brothers' experiments. And so, the tree built them a special doorway to a greater beyond, where the brothers could try creating worlds of their own. A doorway that would remain open for the brothers' return, and any of their creations. And what truly remarkable things they accomplished. Whenever the brothers' creations have come to the ever after, the five of you have had a greater impact than you know. Just like Alex and Lewis did before you. Just like others will after you.
Somewhat.
Small kindness in one small moment led to such a marvelous transformation.
Oh, I just noticed that she also has a scarf. It's a bit like her
Like one act of
cape.
dishonesty caused an unfortunate change.
Alex broke her promise to the cat.
A terrible thing to have a broken heart. And there was nobody to send them back to the tree for repair.
What will happen to Neo?
She will have the chance to return her broken heart. And become something new.
Okay.
Such is balance.
That's Alex's knife. Wait, how do you have this?
When Alex's life ended, she chose to leave a part of herself behind. A wish to fix what she had broken.
Where's Jean? Jean's back!
I can't believe it. It's been so...
This is what I sounded like.
Yes, that's what you sounded like.
Where will this take us?
Not where. When you are needed most.
When? That's back in the remnant, right? Like back now in the present.
Thank you.
They're in vacuo. They made it. They made it to vacuo. That's the end, right? There's more at the end of this, right? I'm sure there has to be. and pay attention to the words. I've not been paying proper attention. Control team. Ooh. Ooh. Inside. Chatterbox. Trapdoor. Guide my way. Red Light Roses Part 3. Checkmate. Worthy. Bumblebee Part 2. Quiet. The Edge. The Edge. That's what this song is. I'll have to go back and pay attention to it again. Casey and Martin did an amazing job with the score this season. I was not expecting to get Red Like Roses Part 3. Is there anything else? There. Oh, never mind. I heard about this movie. Saw this trailer some time ago.
To destroy humanity.
Leadership isn't about your age. It's about your heart.
Mark is right. I'd follow you into any battle.
We're stronger together.
Is there another scene though, or no, it's nothing? That's it? There was supposed to be another scene, not this. Oh well. Do you see the smile on my face, guys? Do you see it? That's how I felt about the ending of this volume. I love that episode so much. I just went back and saw the part where Ruby just took her side and just went at the cat. Yeah, so she just went and swung around and all that. It just brought me back to the red trailer, and that made me so happy. I was so excited the first time I saw that, and I saw it again just now. It was awesome. Loved it. So let's start from the beginning, actually. So it turns out the mission that Summer went on, whatever it was, she had Raven help her out with something. That means she actually knows what happened to Summer. I remember now at the end of volume 5, after she left, she actually went back to Ty. So did she actually tell him what happened to Summer? So I think Ruby's gonna eventually tell Yang about it, and then they're gonna have some more questions for Raven, and maybe then she'll finally tell them what actually happened to Summer Rose. So now they have so now they found out who actually does. So now Ruby found out that there's someone else who actually does know what happened to her mother. I wonder if this is also why she gave up trying to fight Salem, because her plan failed and then she kind of lost hope. Well, after that she went back to she was back in the tree trying to figure out who she had to become, leave her burdens behind or find a way to bear them. She decided to choose the her she was before she was depressed and all that, before she kind of gave up hope. That her was actually able to do some things right, and even if something went wrong, she didn't give up. She kept pushing forward, and that's the Ruby that she and that's the person she always wanted to be. she didn't have to be anything else. She was fine just the way she was, and she just needed to remind herself of that. And then she came back. We had an awesome fight scene with the curious cat with another part of Red Like Roses. I didn't think we get another part of it, and that made me happy. That sequence made me so happy to watch. The scythe animation was also on point. I missed it so much. Yeah. And it seemed like Neo is not going to be coming back just yet. So she's not going through her own ascension. And for what happens after that, I guess we have to wait and see. And we also found out what happened to Little. So he actually went through his ascension in a tree and became a taller bipedal mouse who had a scarf a bit similar to Ruby's cape, and he's now called Somewhat, from Little to Somewhat. And yeah, so they had to say goodbye to him. And then, as they were getting out, they learned some some important information. So they met in the tree. So they found out that Lewis did indeed make it back, and Alex did indeed break her promise to the cat. And we found out also something very interesting too. The brothers are actually from the ever after, and eventually they left to find a new world, or rather, sorry, to make their new world, and that's how Remnant came about. And they're the ones who created the Curious Cat, which kind of explains some things now that I think about it. Because those gods were not exactly the best of people, and neither is the cat over here. So the cat would continue to be curious about the ever after, while they were often doing their own things. And we never did see what happened to them after they left Remnant, and after the younger brother just destroyed the piece of the moon as he left. So yeah, it was interesting to know that they were from the ever after. And Jean got to go back to his old self, and he got to see just what his voice used to be like. But now, so they made it back after this long journey, and I saw that there's no information yet about Volume 10, but now they're finally back in Vacuo, and if they do get back, we'll have to catch everybody up to speed about something, because we never saw what happened to the others after they also arrived in Vacuo. But yeah, I hope we get volume 10 now, because I am ready for more after this. Now I'm all the more excited for the Vacuo arc and for what that entails. Maybe they put Salem through her ascension in the ever after, and that's how they stop her, maybe? I just thought about that. But then she'd have to die in order to do that, and she can't exactly die. But the ever after has done something, so who knows? But maybe they'll do something for her in the ever after, and that's how she'll get saved and all that. It's possible. But yeah, so if we get volume 10, it'll be in Vacuo, and maybe Ruby will also find out what happened to Summer if she and Yang go talk to Raven about it. Well, we'll have to wait to see if there's any more from Ruby after this, but that's it for now from me. Thank you for watching my reaction to the end of RWBY Volume 9. I enjoyed this volume so much, and this episode was especially amazing. And if or when Volume 10 comes out, I will see you guys then. Bye.